doing pretty good, and hopefully you are. I'm Tom, and right now what we're doing is CSS for your HTML. I go to this website right here for learning, and this is reference to the CSS guide. So, and this is beginner. Over here, CSS, beginner, applying CSS, selector properties, values, colors, and this is right where we're at right now under colors. And we'll be doing text and stuff a little later in another video, but for right now we're just looking at CSS, beginning CSS style sheet, and your web page. So basically, this is my CSS style sheet right here. This one over here, and then this is my document, my HTML document. And I have it HTML dog.html under my notepad, and this is also notepad. So this would be my style.CSS. And then this is HTML dog right here. So and then this is my HTML directory. I just made a file on desktop and said HTML, and that's where I saved both of these. This one is the HTML dog HTML website, and then this is my style CSS web sheet. And the CSS controls the format of your web page. So that's how we control the colors and banners. Here I opened up my HTML dog in my browser right here, and we can change our values here, like our background color for my first web page. Let's say instead of using a decimal, we'll just use a primary color because there's about 12 of them. And then we come over here and refresh this, and this should change to red. It was a blue color, #009, and which is the number designation for blue. And we changed this color to red right there. Right there. So let's and we saved our CSS document, our style sheet, and it changes to red. Now the paragraphs we can change to a different color. Let's say I wanted that to be lime. Those are basic primary colors. Again, I'm not getting into the number hexadecimal. And then we can refresh it, and the paragraph turns to lime. We can also adjust the font size of our, let's say instead of 14 I wanted 36. That went into the wrong spot, didn't it? 36. There we go, and we'll save that in our style sheet, and when we refresh that, our everything goes to 36 in our HTML. So we're controlling our HTML with all that, with the style sheet, and we can, there's the primary colors right here. Predefined color names include, and those are the basic old school colors right there, and you know, they're very limited, of course, but to get used to the CSS style sheet, they're kind of necessary because they're easy to remember, and you can change the values in your CSS sheet and see what is affected in our document. So if I wanted my H1 heading, which is my first web page, let's say I wanted that to be silver, I simply change it, save my files, my style sheet there, and then we refresh our browser or web page and the heading changes to silver. So we can control our web page with the CSS style sheet for those web hosts that allow this. And for me, Yola, it's an extra $20 charge to be able to do this. Since I'm beginning, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to play around with CSS a little bit more, and you can, so I can actually be worth my time and money to actually do it. But we can get free templates and stuff like that for our web pages, and eventually my website at ultralightbicyclecamping.com will take on a new look. And there it is there. So, and of course I'm doing videos, and you know, so I would be able to control all this information, the formatting of it, in a little bit better when I get going on it. And I have my suggestion here, my gear list philosophy, my from another website. I have my bicycler courier service right there. That's my another WordPress. So I can look at that and check my blogs and see if I want to write. And then I have my 2 of the videos that I've made about ultralight camping. And this is my latest. So I put my latest on the top, and the ones that I kick down into archive basically is down here, and eventually we'll learn how to organize all that and get it so it's in a little better format. But that's what I'm doing today, CSS and my first web page. And I go here and I simply read and become knowledgeable of this stuff. And there's our 3 values in RGB right here. There's 0 to 25, and that's basically what I'm used to. And then the hexadecimal, and then the base 10 from 0 to 9, and so forth. And the hex numbers go into a larger spectrum of color that we see today in our, of course, most people just point and click and then get the value. They don't memorize the colors. This CSS also allows us to define HSL colors: hue, saturation, and lightness, and even transparency. More on this, along with semi-transparent colors, can be found in CS Advanced tutorials once we get there. The color and background colors can be applied by using color and background color, and I've already done all this. That's where I'm at right here. So if I change this background color back to the pound 009 and save it, this will, now that that's red, and now it's blue. So blue and silver, that's my colors. When we I changed things around for us, so here we are at the this is my web page here and our color and all that. So when we go through we change that to 009, and then we save the CSS file and refresh your browser, you will see the colors of the first heading H1 element have changed to yellow and blue. Well, I did a different color, red and blue. You can apply the color and background color properties to most HTML bodies, including body, which will change the colors of the page and what have you. So I go down here and all my whole paragraph's lime. Ugh. So let's say I wanted green instead. Alright, so we save our file, CSS file, and we simply refresh that and it goes to green, and that's what it will look like. So horrible, yes, but it's to show so you can see the difference of the different colors and how the CSS style sheet works. So that's what I'm doing today, and we're catching up on everything, and hopefully you visit my site, Ultralight. It's LITE right here, ultralightbicyclecamping.com, and hopefully this is informative for you, and have a great day.